we are gonna go through all the star signs. Plus, I will let one of you who ask question live to get the question answered. But I have this program now that I will go every star signs for the sake of the full moon, because I have skipped to do the monthly reading per star signs. So I try to find a way how I can do, because I'm studying currently. I'm very busy during the week, so I have to find ways how I can be here. But thank you everybody who has subscribed. It helps my channel to grow. It's still a small channel, so I want it to grow, but as long as it's more like this, unfortunately I cannot give more time to it. So it reflects how many people I have, how much energy I put in it. But now let's start with the Aries. This will be your full moon in Pisces and lunar eclipse reading. This will be a very short reading, Aries. Let's see what is your wild card. Okay, we start immediately very spiritual. So we have here sacred destiny. So based on the chakra crystal I pull, you will get your oracle card. And now, just checking up the energy for the full moon, I give you what you're aware and what you are not aware of your situation. It's a general reading for sign Aries. This is now for Aries collective. One card. This deck is coming because you got this crystal, crown chakra, guru, and don't fall to be egotist. Be the good guru, Aries. Also, you get these two cards from this special high energy deck. This is my favorite deck. Actually, on the bottom of the deck is even a full moon card. It's usually the shadow side of this reading, so interestingly, there's already full moon there. Anyway, we see what you are not aware, kind of the shadow, subconscious. Pisces energy is very much the unconscious energy. So we tap into this, and then what you should be aware. And we wake up. So not aware, Aries. And okay, there is more. Just see. What is it? I'm not sure if I have a booklet here today. I was thinking to carry stuff in this room, but looks like not, so we just will interpret the cards. Wow, what you are not aware, Aries, is the huge high priestess energy, which is totally aligned with the full moon in Pisces solar eclipse. This is totally that energy. So I don't know what's going on with your life that you have not stopped to realize, like today is full moon in Pisces and eclipse, but it's showing here. But now I'm showing it to you. You should be totally aware of these energies happening. High priestess energy, time to tap in to your inner world, to your rich inner world, to the dreams, all kind of wisdom and guidance, what your higher self want to give to you. Ethereal, hi. Hope you're doing well. Hi, a few things to say. I mean, let things out. I hope you don't mind. Yes, I'm doing now all these Aries, Taurus, Gemini, all these readings now for the full moon, and then I can take one of you. But of course, I can read your comments, but I will pick maybe you, but I pick one of you now today to read live. But I have only this 1 hour time, and I usually do this live now prior to my pick-a-pile reading that is recorded. So this is the only moment in the week you can connect with me. But this is now for Aries. You should be aware of this huge high priestess energy, that this is completely in the picture. Eclipse season is 2-week period, fortnight. It's like first is the lunar eclipse, and then in 2 weeks is the solar eclipse. And I think this will wake you up to the fact how now is a time to set those intentions and be really flowing in this kind of Piscean realm of imagination and dreaming. And then it starts to be, this happens in Virgo, then the solar eclipse, very to-do list, very meticulously doing the agenda, whatever is your study plan or you study or whatever you do it like a Virgo, like really, really, really tough. But this is now here for now. What is saying Ethereal? I'm feeling very insecure. Okay, I'm gonna read your comments later because this is now Aries reading and some areas might be disturbed if I start reading your comments because I think you were Scorpio. So what you should be aware, Aries, this is Aries. Wow, lovers, love card, choice card, wow. Amazing, again, two energy. There is such a beautiful, this high priestess energy. And of course, Pisces is completely connected to the water energy of the Two of Cups. So this is time for love. For some reason, this time for you, this is moment to tap into the magic and the magic of love. Wow. And here we have also another card. Okay, so to highlight the fact that Queen of Cups is the heartfelt queen. So it is totally, again, the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio woman. Kind of here the rainmaker. But now it's time to call down the waters. Let the water run. Like really, if you have to cry about something, now it's time to run, cry, even in the way of that the heaven cry with you. But it's like emotional time, and it's okay. It's time to let it go. Let it out, let's say. The autumn rain. But it's beautiful. You should be conscious about this kind of such a water energy here. Maybe for Aries you have like a fire sign, the water might be weird, but even you got this kind of advice card. Let's see, Sacred Destiny. Forgiveness. Okay. Again, same way are these hands pointing to the moon. Again, there is this kind of eclipse. This eclipse is highlighting for you possibly something about forgiveness. Something to forgive, something to let go. And let yourself love with true, pure heart. It's like a high energy, like a guru energy. Tap into that kind of true love. I soon read Ethereal comments. Now I finished the Aries reading by reading you this little forgiveness. I have to do all sign in 1 hour, so I go sign by sign. This is for Aries. It's a beautiful energy, how they're all raising the hands to the sky. It's really like time to pray even. Time to have this sacred moment. Time to be even the divine feminine if you are female. Or time to connect to the divine, like a Venus here. And Eros, like, this is total love. Anyway, forgiveness for Aries. Sunset glow. As the sun sinks behind the horizon and the red and oranges turn to the lavenders and deep purples of the ensuing night, the day is complete. Sunset signifies that a new cycle has begun. As each star emerges into the velvet sky, we enter a realm of the dark unknown, where magic and even the mystery of life itself seems to shimmer above us. To be regretting that the day is done is to miss the glory of the starry heavens above. The sacred landscape wants you to know, Aries. It is human to want to hold on to the past, our memories, experiences, and relationships. However, there can be times when we are carrying so much of the past that we can't fully see the present. The past doesn't need to equal the future. Just because you had a pattern of a recurring challenge in the past doesn't mean that it needs to recur in the future. The key is to be willing and ready to simply and cleanly let go of the hold that the past has on you. The past is gone, and it's okay to let it go. The way to do this is to fully immerse yourself in the here and now. Be sure aware of the sights, sounds, smells, textures, and energy of your present. When you do this, the past simply vanishes and the glory of the present emerges. Very beautiful. Present moment is perfect. Meaning that everybody, when we are in our body, when embodying our presence, we live here and now, and we are really tapping to that kind of magic that any living being has. Like, we are not living in the past, we are not living in the future, we are living now, and now is time for this emotional richness experience to tap into these sacred emotions now in full moon in eclipse. This is for Aries. Okay, Now I'm gonna read what Ethereal says. This was a beautiful reading. I have the cards today this way because I want you to see the table. So normally I have agreed to show my face every Sunday, but this is for now to have this thing. We go soon forward. I read some comments of Ethereal. What are you saying? There is a lot. So I'm feeling very insecure. Ethereal is Scorpio, I think. They're insecure these days because of my body and other stuff too, and the internet is taking a toll on me. I do get off, but in real life it's difficult as well. Also, in academic terms, I'm not doing well. I feel like I'm falling behind. Can I have an advice, like what my guardian has to say? And you don't have to rush. Yes, take your time. So indeed, Ethereal, stay on there. I want to forward with this reading because I have certain time. At 7 o'clock comes my pickable reading. This is intuitive pickable reading that you also are welcome to take, because any intuitive reading, those readings that I've made in the past also might give you healing. If you are intuitively just going into them, into the icons or whatever are calling for you, that reading might be for you even if it's made 2 years ago. So just for Ethereal, you might find answer even just following your intuition. I've tried to make very healing all of my readings, but especially if now for Scorpio I pick a crystal, you could follow that part of the chakra healing, because looks like then it's collectively maybe actual for you. But I'm gonna continue doing this. I will do 12 signs now. You could always look your placement. You might have, for example, we are having now moon in Pisces. Some people might have also the moon in Pisces, then that reading might be for you, of the Pisces reading. My moon is for example Aries. Sometimes I listen also some emotional advice for Aries because that's my moon. Moon is very karmic sign. So you could listen what is your moon sign, especially in the full moon. Anyway, now let's continue. So this is next is for Taurus. Okay, hero, solar plexus chakra, hero. Don't be a servant, but be the hero of your own life, and remember what you were here to do. And be this hero. You will get very high level activation thing. Yeah, this is here. I have a double crystal. Let's see. Gateway of light activation for this beautiful kind of eclipse portals. Read it later, and then you get this Divine Comedy deck. It's very old images. Oh, actually, I forgot to give this card. I was thinking to give this card for every sign, but now I didn't give the Aries, so we have to skip it. Maybe for some other reading I can give, but I was considering this, but I didn't. So now we go. So, okay, let's have in order. So first is, I need to focus. For Taurus, your advice for the full moon in Pisces and lunar eclipse in Pisces. And then we have just simple reading what you aware, or not, like first not aware, like kind of the shadow. You're not aware going into this, but it's there, very much Piscean energy. Okay, these two, and what you should be aware. Okay, Taurus. Let's see first, this activation card is Inner Earth, Base Chakra, Strength and Security, laying foundations. Very rooted energy. Inner Earth, beautiful. Time to be grounded. It's a very grounded sign, the Taurus usually. So I think you have to remember your earth powers. Then High Priest again. Oh my God, these things are repeating. So in the first Aries reading, the Aries got High Priestess again in the same position. of what is that Piscean realm, what is that unknown energy, is that totally High Priestess. Time to be psychic. You are not aware maybe how psychic you are. Now, this kind of High Priestess came to you. You have literally a lamp in your head that you can light stuff, and something is lighting here. Ah, Five of Cups. It was upside down. I think I'm not taking upside down. It's like some sadness and loss is highlighted. Very deep water energy again. Five of Cups is usually Scorpio energy, but this kind of watery deep sadness energy is highlighted. Emotional depth. Sadness can really show that you care a lot. That sadness can even hide anger, all kind of things underneath it. But this is something to deal with now. Let yourself, again, the same advice as for Aries, let yourself cry. Like now it's time to just let it out. It's okay to cry definitely now in this Pisces full moon and eclipse. Let it out, whatever sadness is there. It's time to focus on there's usually like 3 cups fallen and 2 cups up that are the true love actually in that card. And the person just focus on the negative. So you should remember kind of the positive also part of the grieving is not just like thinking like you lost something. You also have always these people or whatever you lost. You have the memory of them there. That's valuable too. Or you learn a lesson in all of this. But there is a lot of like caring part of the sadness too. We care, and that's why we are so sad. Okay, then you should be aware. Okay, fish fulfillment, a little bit like eating a lot, and Ace of Cups. Okay, so again, very loving energy. It's almost like fish fulfillment is really like you made a fish upon a star and you get it. So there is huge abundance available for you this time. And abundance of love because there is this cup. So almost like table is set now, this full moon in Pisces. And again, the emotions are highlighted. It's time to drink up or like remember that these emotions are like part of your party. Whatever emotions are there in the dinner party. You should not say that we don't drink the cup of sadness here, or we don't have these sad people inside of the party. Like everybody welcome is almost this kind of, how can I interpret it? But it's really like a true love is served on the table now in the full moon in Pisces. So you have chance to if here you feel like you lost some cups, here is like a brand new cup. That is like actually amazing. They make 10 of cups together. Now Ace of Cups 1 and 9 is 10. So it's really like this kind of to honor love relationship or commitments, or like really this kind of moment you share with people, honor that. Together this whole thing is 10 of Cups. It's this kind of marriage or a fulfillment of like a happiness. Wow, they came together. I just can say it like every wish is fulfilled, and even true love is brought into your menu now. Don't miss that. It should be noticed. There's a lot of this kind of hidden sadness also. You should just like take it as a strength even. Inner Earth, let's say that. Taurus. The base chakra, also known as the root chakra, is found at the base of the spine and is the energy center that governs our connection to the physical world and all of its lessons. This card transports us to the energetic gateway that connects us to this planet and everything that we have learned during our many lifetimes here. We are being given a powerful opportunity to root down and claim our right to be on the planet. To claim the truth that ultimately we are safe. In the image, there is a gateway below a giant tree. This realm is called the underworld. This is the spiritual realm visited by shamans joining to collect energies, meet guardian beings, and reclaim parts of their power, or the power of others that have been left behind. Know that if you are searching for parts of yourself, you have the opportunity to find them and build stable foundations. You have the right to feel grounded, safe, and secure. Beautiful. There is somewhere this beautiful saying that like the tears are kind of like making a curtain that we can see to the other world through the tears, almost like a water wall. So there is this something almost like here, a lot of tears, and then there is this whole inner journey available for you. It's really highlighted this emotions lead you to this inner journey. Connect, place your hands palm down on the space between the top of your... Okay, I'm not reading this because it's just like a thing how you can meditate, but your message, you are becoming fully aware of what you need in order to feel safe and fulfilled on planet Earth. Know that this is part of the divine plan for you to be incarnated upon this planet now, and although at times you may have felt unstable or that you have lost your way, you have been building up a momentum to be where you are today. You are in a space where you can build powerful foundations, a space where you can lay out exactly what you need, who you need to be, and what you need to do to flourish and grow. You have the opportunity to reclaim parts of yourself that you buried deep within and reclaim gifts you abandoned. If you are starting any project or are thinking about taking up something you've had on hold, now is the perfect time. The seed you are planting are sending roots deep into Mother Earth. You are held, you are supported. Yes, very positive reading about that. This hero's journey here is now going to this inner earth, going to this Kasanoanesti realm. But whatever it is, it really looked like on the surface like a party. Whatever it is, this looks to me like some peaceful moment, beautiful, like a moment with that people that fulfill all your wishes. I don't know. There is some joy around, really a lot. Just don't be blind to it. Don't be blind to the just in the sadness feelings. Don't let yourself be locked in there. But of course, you are building roots. So sometimes there is this resting period. There's even said like in this kind of eclipse, you should rest a lot. You should not do too much. It can be very restless energy. Tower card symbols usually the eclipse season. So you should like allow yourself to take it easy. So here the taking easy looks like you are eating and drinking and enjoying kind of good things in life. But I think Taurus is this kind of person who likes to enjoy life indeed, eat well and drink well. This is your aware, but you could be aware that there is this kind of cups of sadness too, that you should drink up them too and kind of reflect and go more deeper. Okay, that's available for you. It's kind of very high priestess style guidance. Okay, this was for Taurus. Let's put now next Gemini. Let's see. I'm also Gemini. I'm gonna do sign by sign now because really I have said I'm gonna do this in 1 hour and I'm doing quite long reading per sign, I'm noticing, but sometimes I see so interesting cards. I'm gonna pick one of the questions eventually. Of course, you can donate me. It can help me to maybe take some card, but usually I give a free, one question free. Anyway, now let's focus. Gemini, this is your full moon. Okay, throat chakra. Nice, you get this Lisa Larker. This is one of my new deck. And you get also crystal spirits. This kind of... every sign gets the wild card based on the crystal. So let's take this first. Gemini. So what is your advice? Then we have what you are not aware. This shadow here to possibly deal with this one to this. And what is the light or the things that is highlighted? You should be seeing it around and be aware more of this stuff. Okay, we have here aquamarine. Wow, number 7. Beautiful is today. Is a date. 7 of September. It's even aligning with the date. Beautiful aquamarine. Then we have what you're not aware. 2 of Pentacles. Okay, you are dealing with money and judgment. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Nice thing that I'm also a tarot reader. I'm a Gemini, and I just hold these tarot cards on the table. So it's like a mirroring back to me. But judgment is kind of awareness, looking into the things, in this case cards, and understanding what's been going on or what's been hidden, or like reassessing the situation. So getting kind of up to date what's going on. So you are like having this in the shadow, in the unconscious, like you are searching for this kind of clarity. Kind of, here is a cat showing you the way. Normally it's an angel blowing the horn, but this is also to deal with the money. Really like a flowing, what is in your life, where should you put this money, what you should do with it. Okay, it's really some monetary thing is underneath the surface, like it worries maybe you some thing about money. And then I have what you're conscious about. Okay, 3 of Wands. This is foresight. This is actually beautiful that I'm also doing here a divination, tarot reader. I'm a Gemini, and you should be aware that you're able to see the future. You're able to see a foresight of something. Here also there's a cat looking the cards, like kind of confirmation. Personally, me as a Gemini, like I can see the future. I can tap into something that has not happened yet. Maybe it's a good thing for you to be aware that you have some kind of such a like a mind for tackling some subject that you can see patterns, you can see some kind of themes appearing about the money, finances before it actually happens. So you could be able to this moment be able to be good for seeing this money related stuff. Okay, but you're not aware of that, but you could be sharp about that. Maybe I verify this because I wanna, for my sake too, wanna understand. Throat chakra is communicate. Don't be a silent child. You have to really communicate about everything. What is this judgment about the money? What is that? What is this 3 of Wands? With Aries energy, leadership energy. Lovers, your own card game. Okay, so even this is a matter of really a choice. Choices you make you. This sentence is really true. If you make some choice later, you are the one who made that choice. You are the one who choose this person, for example. So this is lovers, of course, is a soulmate. Whatever you are doing now financially, you are considering also your soulmate part of it. Like you are like not just thinking about yourself, you are like thinking about, you are not here alone, let's say. Your money related things are not just about you. It's about people you care about. This true love and soulmate here, beautiful. We can hide a little bit, but this is your own card, so very Gemini powers, communicative powers about love, even loving messages, but a little bit judgment. Also, how much you spend, maybe even to have this quality time with your loved ones. This paradise costs something. Now it's time to see how much it costs to maintain this relationship, possibly. Okay, but this is something that underneath is here. All your Gemini energy, beautiful. Don't have now any, do I have a little music instrument here? Because usually when I have your own sign card, I want to play a music. This is Imagine. Gemini. Imagine. Yes, imagine all the people living in the world. Okay, then what use aware? Okay, so there is a 5 of sword. This is defeat. Be careful about some planning. A bit afraid of this kind of, there's a little bit fear here about what you see. Yeah, there's interesting thing that there is in the subconscious mind is so much love and this kind of very much like a loving feelings, but then in your awareness there is a worry about something going wrong and not going everything well. Let me see what keywords I could give you more here. My learning deck to see the keywords. Sometimes it's good. I, as a Gemini, at least wanna listen later and see this. So yes, defeat. This related to these plannings. Defeat, surrender, change, walking away, self-sacrifice, self-sabotaging behavior, underhanded behavior, deception, lack of communication, aggression, bullying, intimidation. So there is a little bit careful. You're careful about this future steps because you are seeing there could be some danger. Here is such beautiful somehow much more like in your heart you are much more sure about something that when you mentally go into it. There's something about that. This can be a Gemini problem. You think too much while your heart knows the truth. But your mind plays tricks on you. Oh my god. Hopefully this holds here. Let's have this advice. This advice will give now some kind of thing. So Taurus was already, this is now Gemini. I go in order. These are now special full moon readings. And I will pick one of person's question in the end, not right away, because otherwise we can never get this done. I need to know how much time I have left. For Gemini, this is your advice. Enhance clarity, calm, discernment, awareness, and acceptance of one's truth. More than ever, it's easy to get lost in a flood of information. While remaining focused and on task may be difficult when your senses are overstimulated, Aquamarine Spirit has appeared to tell you that you really do have what it takes to sort it all out and become clear as you make decisions. Really showing here that this cat is totally like focused, like, yes, I'm gonna figure this out with the tarot cards. And here there's this insecurity in the daylight. The moonlight there is like, okay, I just know, I just love, I'm like doing the right choice, but here you are starting to hesitate. So your powers of discernment are now magnified, and you are poised to make healthy choices for yourself and the good of all. Crystals can be found when looking carefully at a big rock formation of layer of earth. If you call on the help of the conscious universe and work with the energy of aquamarine, you can see what sparkles and calls for your attention, and you can quickly understand it too. Take a deep breath and be patient as you practice discernment and observe details you might have overlooked before. First one at a time and then in unison. Know that your ability to recognize the importance of small details is supported by the conscious universe. You are on the brink of attaining some powerful insights, and Aquamarine Spirit has come to show you the way. And let's read the relationship message, because this seems to be really relationship related things that you're thinking about. Slow down and look carefully, for there are details that need your time. This is the message of Aquamarine Spirit, which can help you to become crystal clear, both in communicating your needs and in understanding those of others. Old patterns may cause you to overlook new information, material that could give you important insight into your relationship and assist you in making the right choice for yourself. Trust what you notice. If you are feeling a sense of deja vu when it comes to your relationship, it is the conscious universe calling you to learn the lesson of Aquamarine. Be discerning and observant, and you will surely make decisions that are for the highest good for all. Yes. I think it is like a pay attention to details. We love this cat here. I am Gemini. I want to know more. Whoever is lucky, Gemini is lucky that I happen to be Gemini, because I can decide to look more. Let's have a little more. One more verification. What is going on here? What is this? Is this worry here about the future? Yes, end of a relationship and possibly dark night of the soul. Like, this is totally the worry energy. You should be warrior, not warrior. Like, this sword energy is Gemini energy, is a mental energy, but you might handicap yourself by going into this kind of like a spirals of dark night of the soul. That's what is here. There is this kind of feeling of danger somehow about whatever you are now investing, wanting to do. You feel fearful about it. That fear is not love, and it's like opposite to love, actually, that energy, and it's sabotaging you. You should let this heart guide you and not fears. That for sure. Okay, let's move forward. This Aquamarine was good advice as well, if you want to listen again. So let's go to now Cancer. Let's see, what is your wild card? What do you get? What do you get? So Taurus was already. Now it's I go in order. Now it's coming Cancer. Okay, again, you got the same energy of communication is highlighted. Don't be a silent child, but communicate beautifully and honestly from your heart. So we have here again, we have this crystal spirit. So Cancer, let's have a big crystal here. What is your one card for the full moon in Pisces and lunar eclipse? Is coming. Okay, let's put the cards first. Trying to do fast is what you're not aware, Cancer, what you could be. This is full moon in Pisces, really this kind of dreamy energy. What is that for you? What you're not aware, but now you're aware. This is what you should be aware. It's highlighted. The same. Okay, so we are still in the Aquamarine Interesting. Cancer got the same as a Gemini, so it's the same crystal. Even if I mix it, I got the same. And here we have 5 of Pentacles, okay, feeling also not having money. 7 of Pentacles, again, thinking about what you got. So this is totally calculating how much money you got. How much is together? 5 and 7. 12. No, yeah. Anyway, money related thing. Here, of course, 5 of Pentacles is like, you should not focus on your weaknesses. You should focus on your strength. And strength here is actually, you have a lot of spiritual wealth. Even if in the material world you feel like lacking, you have a lot of spiritual wealth. In the classic tarot card, this is like couple in the snow and there is a light in the church. You don't understand how much wealth is there in the community. You're just like feeling alone. Well, you should connect and communicate indeed. Well, here you have harvest time and then you're calculating how much you got. You got forward, earning more, doing more work, but this is in the subconscious. These money issues are like there. Okay, Cancer. And then we have the aware. Okay, so you got same as a Gemini, but in this case, it's highlighted this future vision. That you see the ship coming in, you are having a foresight, what's happening. Maybe we can verify again what's going on here. Is going on for Cancer. It's very similar, certain cards than Gemini got, but now let's see what Cancer has. You are not necessarily even afraid of this. Gemini's case, it was a little bit worried about the future, but you subconsciously, dreamy energy, what is that for Cancer? Let's verify. What is this 3 of Wands for you, Cancer? It is a lot. Okay, so it is teamwork. You are having really 3 of Pentacles. This Pentacle energy is overall, it's just, Pentacle energy is energy of years. It takes years to get rich. It takes years to get money. This is like a 5 year. This is 7 year. This will be 3 year. But like there is this kind of time that can take long time. And then this is like a team that you have to have good contracts, good things. And this is underlying in your subconscious is like what kind of deals you're making, what kind of people you're working with. This kind of teamwork, but how much money you get from that. Should communicate a lot. Then what is this? Same as Gemini, also fearful. I say, okay, I was mixing, but still, still the same game in a different order. So practically, there is this fear, a bit like somebody walking away, but then there is this true love and like a single woman energy, really blooming energy. Like you are having, let's say, much more positive energy. Even there is a bit fears here. Yes, somebody might walk away, give up. Maybe you are fearful that even a person you're interested would walk away, but there is a huge, this kind of single energy that somebody is just accumulating wealth. Here we have got already much more future than kind of bothers you on the subconscious. So it looks like you are much more richer than you think, that you feel subconsciously. You are actually much more abundant than you are. This is in the reality. You got very far. This is almost 10 of Pentacles, like a legacy. Like you are completely having here a soulmate, and it's just this little fear in the future that somebody would walk away or something is given up. Somebody would give up. Otherwise, everything is very positive here. You are getting like this. You should become now aware in the full moon in Pisces that yes, you have done the work a lot. This thing is paying off. Just a little bit fierce. Okay, I'm gonna read again this aquamarine for you. Even Gemini got it. I'm gonna read it for, I'm putting the timestamps later. This is now, I'm not, Eric Dennis, hello, yes. And Anonymous say, like, I was Taurus. Taurus is already read. I'm gonna pick eventually question from the audience. But now this is special full moon star sign reading because I'm not doing this kind of huge sign by sign readings. I'm doing it at once. And if it's 7 o'clock, there will be a pick-a-pile reading coming also available. I have made it yesterday. And it's tapping also into this full moon in and solar lunar eclipse in Pisces. Just to say it starts maybe soon, but this is now here. Yes, there are like regulars, Eric and Ethereal, but this is now for Cancer. Enhanced clarity, calm discernment, awareness, and acceptance of one's truth. More than ever, it's easy to get lost in a flood of information, while remaining focused on task may be difficult when your senses are overstimulated. Aquamarine spirit has appeared to tell you that you really do have what it takes to sort it all out and become clear as you make decisions. Your powers of discernment are now magnified and you are poised to make healthy choices for yourself and the good of all. Crystals can be found when looking carefully at the big rock formation or layer of earth. If you call on the help of the conscious universe and work with energy of aquamarine, you can see what sparkles and calls for attention, and you can quickly understand it too. Take a deep breath and be patient as you practice discernment and observe details you might have overlooked before. First, one at a time, and then in unison. Know that your ability to recognize the importance of small details is supported by the conscious universe. You are on the brink of attaining some powerful insights, and Aquamarine Spirit has come to show you the way. And there was even the relationship message, maybe again, I'm gonna read it. This was also the same coming from Gemini, but I'm gonna read it. This might be meaningful. There is this relationship issues here too in the site. Slow down and look carefully, for there are details that you need your time. This is the message of Aquamarine Spirit, which can help you to become crystal clear, both in communicating your needs and in understanding those of others. Old patterns may cause you to overlook new information, material that could give you important insight into your relationship and assist you in making the right choice for yourself. Trust what you notice. If you are feeling a sense of déjà vu when it comes to your relationship, it is conscious universe calling you to learn the lesson of Aquamarine. Be discerning and observant, and you will certainly make decisions that are for the highest good of all. Yes, time to be intuitive indeed. This could be also like a person having like this kind of bird is kind of symbol of a soul. There is this kind of soul bird connecting. You are really having this possible to be highly intuitive now. Just if you let go too early something, you might miss something. That's the message here. Okay, let's move for the Leo. Focus for Cancer. That's a good thing. And if you search for this crystal, it might help you even. Now I'm gonna put it better. Strange that same comes. Oh wait, this was here. So we take next Leo. Is the candle still going? Yes, okay. Leo. Okay, we have here a different energy. We have here a third eye crystal, Grey Aventurine. This gives you interesting dream oracle. This is very Piscean energy. Dream for Leo. Leo, what are you dreaming? Okay, and then we have interesting Halloween deck. I love this deck. This every time you get this crystal, you get this. Things are starting to fly. Okay, so now Leo, what you are not aware, kind of your shadow now in lunar eclipse in Pisces, and what you are aware is here for you highlighted. See the dream. This is, oh wow, hot times. Can I even say sex, kiss and hug, face and embrace all parts of yourself? Wow, we have here a what can I say? Time in the full moon to be together with somebody. Yes, yes, time to sex, kiss and hug. Then let's see what is underneath the blanket. Okay, there is a Leo, strength, and there is a Hierophant. And this and Taurus in the bed. If we have it, I don't know if it's happening for you, but this is with the spiritual leader and very strong person like Leo. This is really Leo card. Interesting. You got your own card. Let's play a song for you too. It's nice. Underneath everything is a Leo. You got your own card. Maybe it's higher this kind of values that there is this kind of master, maybe kind of old school style in the sense that trusting this kind of structure, Hierophant way, that there is some kind of school and a structure, but then this person is schooling the lion here, is building the strength. This is underneath. Beautiful, strong spiritual cards and life paths. 8 and 5. Okay, this is underneath the blanket, underneath the covers. Yes, passionate, passionate times for Leo. Okay, then what you are aware. Okay, so you're just focusing on in the full moon, like how much I got money. Actually, there's all this kind of spiritual powers, inner strength. Let's read just shortly this dream. What is that? SAX dream. SAX. So, Leo. Face and embrace all parts of yourself. You are intimately connecting with all life, intertwining with the parts of the place above and you above you, and undulating with aspects you place below you. You are all of it, everyone, everything, everywhere, all the time. Allow the orgasmic blending of opposites within you to elevate, strengthen, deepen, uplift, and amplify your personal power and ability to co-create the life of your dreams. Wow. Spice is completely dream energy, and now this is kind of like a passionate dream. It's passionate and spiritual. The urge to merge intimacy, intimacy with someone in a dream, whether it be a kiss, hug, or sex, symbolize a merging with the qualities that person represents to you. Dream hug symbolizes acceptance, forgiveness, and the dissolution of barriers, giving you a heart-to-heart connection with the qualities of the person doing the hugging. Breathe, respiration is a symbol. Breath, respiration is a symbol of spirit. So a kiss represents the desire to know and be known in your truest, purest essence. SAX in a dream raises the bar. Your sexy dreams might simply be release of pent-up carnal energy, although dream SAX most often symbolize tossing and turning, unifying and co-creating with the qualities of your dream lover. And there is a mantra for you, Leo. I revel in every delicious moment of being alive in this miracle, otherwise known as a physical body. My life is a sensual exploration of life and of love. Wow. And all you think about is material wealth or something like this, but there is all this spiritual richness below the surface. Anyway, that was for Leo. Let's see. We are having here next Virgo. It's Virgo season still. Oh, we got a heart. Wow, you got really angel, whisper of angel. Somebody needs to hear the whisper of the angel for your birthday. Okay, and then you get interesting deck. I've selected for heart today. It's Leonard Tarot. It's very special. Okay, this one. Virgo, but you are not aware. Interestingly, 3 blackbirds were flying like a really in unison there. Then what you should be aware. This one. I feel like there's more. Virgo. Let's see. Oh, do something for someone. There is beautiful. Give your attention to another. Amazing, this kind of nature-loving person. Heart chakra indeed opens when we are connecting to animals or kids or anything like loving. Loving is like this kind of very nature opens your heart. You are given this view into it, like it's good for you to be surrounded by all the beautiful little creatures and take care of them. And then you're not aware. Oh, King of Cups. So there is in the shadows a loving king. So now every single whatever Virgos who are not in a relationship, there is this loving king in the shadows. So subconsciously in your radar there is a loving man who's very mature, mature feeling, possible water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, even person. But could be your daddy also, but this is like a loving mature man is here. Could be yourself, of course, Virgo, but anyway, there is this energy. You are aware there is 6 of Swords. This is moving to calmer waters. There is the No Swords, which is in this case feeling a bit sick. And there is 6 of Pentacle. Interesting. 6, 10, 6. This kind of interesting. Heart energy 6 is usually connected to caring energy also. But yeah, I think you are very aware that you need to heal. This is very healing card, 6 of Swords also, to go to calmer waters, that you would heal. And I said it earlier in this reading that this eclipse season is connected to Tower card, can be causing really these Tower moments, unexpected, almost miseries, like something goes wrong. I know one Virgo friend whose car just broke suddenly, like this thing can exactly happen. Like it happened also now that the bus line that I'm using is suddenly not going for next 3 weeks. Like all these kind of things might just come in your attention, like, okay, the normality is broken, something is changing, and you should allow yourself to rest also. Don't be into this turbulent kind of Mars energy, but be resting it away. And here is like received all the help you need. This is getting even help from the God, but this would be some authority giving you just money. Like, yes, you might feel like a beggar, like I need to ask now help because I got some issues, but people are willing to help you. There's somebody, even God is willing to help you. There's positive energy, like the money is coming if you ask. Just have to ask. Even if you feel like a beggar, you have to ask. You will get it. You have all the reason to get it. Maybe you are sick for real. Maybe there is something you need. Maybe somebody else is sick in your entourage. You need to take care. But the whole thing is here. You're aware, like you're going in this more like a calmer place. Wow. Maybe I want to read what is this man card meaning here. What is this message here? Loving, mature man. You are not possible aware, but it appears in your dreams. Piscean dreams, you tap into this kind of like somebody who is really good for you. Where is this pentacle? Oh, sometimes hard to find. Here. Okay, let's read this little text. So, Virgo, time to be aware that this person is there for you. Intellectual, mature and experienced person, priest, scientist, artist, possibly. This could be even a mentor, like artist. Indeed, this kind of masculine is very creative, like emotionally intelligent, creative. So it could be even an artist that you are not aware but is around, inspiring you. Anyway, let's see. We read this 41 for you. And the end, I will take one question. But now we go sign by sign. This is Virgo. Happy birthday still to every Virgo. Give your attention to another. When you do something kind for someone, you create an opportunity for your relationship to be re-energized. How can you be considerate towards someone today? Insignificant things can have a big impact. Imagine how amazing your life will be when you are consistently doing kind and loving things for others. Do something for someone. It does not need to be someone you are close to or that you see every day. You might choose to do something for someone you don't even know. Just choose someone and do something nice for them. There are so many ways to act with kindness. Open door for someone who has their arm full. Greet everyone you see. Never underestimate the power of a smile or positive attitude. Put extra change in a parking meter. It doesn't take much to change someone's day. Nature child lovingly pets a rabbit while other animals gather around. Rabbits are a signifier of compassion. They remind you to look inside for the tools you already have. The deer is here to emphasize limitless kindness. Take a moment to consider how wonderful it is to give to someone. Brightening someone's day is a wonderful experience. And this kind of reminder in this card, this sixth card, that if you can't receive, it's like you have to have them both to be abundant. To be able to receive and give both ways. Then you're abundant, not just one way. Here is definitely some good things happening. You should be aware. So it's a kind of positive message. This is also really caring king. So there's all this kind of loving, nurturing energy around. Even the heart chakra. Don't be a faker of love, playing just an actor, playing a role about it, but just be a true lover. What does it mean? It can be hard sometimes. Yes. And maybe verify one more. This what is this mysterious king of cups in your shadows? Okay, somebody who is stagnant with the money and kind of doesn't want to pay so much, keep every money to themselves, sitting a bit like a Dutch people. Okay, there's this saying, I don't want to insult any Dutch people, but there's this saying like Dutch people invented the capitalism. They are naturally sitting on the on the money chest, but let's see one more thing about this man. Anyway, it's like a stable, can be stagnant, doesn't want to consume too much. Sits on the safe spot. It's a safe figure. And we have here, okay, this is sometimes a bit chaos, like there is a lot of stuff happening with the people and somebody should take a lead. Something, what is that wanting to tell me? This is happening. Okay, again, a daddy person. Okay, same kind of person. So we really have here an emperor style. It's just like, this is like a daddy energy. There is some kind of daddy energy here. This is an emperor, of course, Aries sign. The divine masculine here, one of the masculine trait here is to be this compassionate, empathic. Like empathy is a superpower of this masculine. Can be really caring. Anyway, this is in here in the shadows, but there is this caring man. So there's safety. And even there is some kind of issues that you are dealing, you should understand that there is this masculine energy that is very structured and like a secure and taking the lead. This, even the person here is taking the lead. Maybe he's asking you to take the lead. In whatever you're doing, you can be that kind of leader, like Aries style. You can be this kind of caring person who take the responsible of everything. Maybe you are, but it's highlighted here. Definitely. Okay. See, so yes, Ethereal, I was gone for a while, but did you read my comments? So I'm now in the Virgo. I'm go until the all-star signs, because that's my goal here today. And then I take your question, because usually I have made this hour that I will just talk to the audience, but because today we are having a special day. Where did I put the bag? Yes, a special day, so I have to go through all these star signs. So let's say next is Libra, the root chakra. Okay, we get interesting dreamer energy. Libras asked to dream more. Shaman's dream oracle. Okay, and get this usual root chakra deck is so below. Okay, so let's see first the shaman. Yes, I'm doing sign by sign. I will put later timestamps, but this is something I figured out. Like, I want to give this kind of readings, but I cannot do in such extent I did before because of my time, but now I can do it this way. It's nice that people can be alive. This is for Libra message for the full moon in Pisces. Yes, Eric is there too. He's Scorpio. Actually, yes, Ethereal and Eric both, you are Scorpio. So this is now Libra, and then we go to Scorpio. Then we have this Libra, but you are not aware, is subconscious moon energy here. And what you are aware, the sun energy. Now in lunar eclipse in Pisces. The eclipse is actually happening already currently. In Belgium it doesn't show yet because it only shows about 9 because it's not dark yet, but it is happening there. Anyway, let's see for Libra. We have here Sky Bridge, possibility for union 47, beautiful. And then what you're not aware is Page of Sword, ambitious energy. Actually, no, this is not Knight, it's Page. So it is creative thinking, curious energy. Interesting way to see higher perspective. It's kind of rising the stairs also to see higher. That's underneath, that you're very curious about something. And then we have a conscious about, this came upside down, but I think I'm not gonna take it now. The deck was upside down, I think. So 10 of Cups is like a marriage. is on your radar. I don't know if you're going to some marriage or you are really considering yourself. There is some kind of party, because the party is also here with this Three of Cups is totally friends having a party. So some kind of full moon party is going on, even in the sense like somebody is possibly even having a marriage commitment. Could be any kind of beautiful party. I was today in one birthday party too. This is commitment. Okay, let's read this advice. So underneath curious, root chakra is a little bit like you have to be rooted. And then this kind of very feeling Piscean cards are here. Pisces full moon highlights this kind of emotional bonds with the friends and with loved ones. Libras are naturally relationship types, like a relationship is important. So this highlighted the parties you are having now. It's important. Sky bridge, possibility for union. What needs to be connected or disconnected? You stand before a seemingly unbreachable abyss, and there is no possibility of retreat. The path behind you is no longer a viable option. You have to act soon, though, or you run the risk of being stuck at the edge of the cliff. Life has brought you to this moment to offer you as yet undreamed of possibilities. But you must no longer postpone what you know to be inevitable. And yes, you're allowed to breathe or two before the leap, so take a bit of time to yourself. Get away for a day or two of contemplation, or even for just a few minutes. Walk to clear your head. Master your courage so that you may cross the sky bridge. The sky bridge appears when the moment is absolutely right for a quantum leap. Life believes you are ready, even if you do not agree. Remember not to confuse your true state of readiness with your plans and preparation. Respond with a determined yes and let the universe take care of the details. You need only hold on to your positive affirmation, and the way will become obvious as you take flight and clear the abyss. Okay, now this is kind of high energy too. Here we have a kind of high energy in the sense like when you are like having a marriage, this is like culmination point also, and celebration of like you are in the highest point of your journey in some emotional way. But I'm gonna verify this. What could be aligned to the root chakra? We just have a little bit of this mini tarot. Libra, what you need to know about this subconscious page. Energy, curious energy, what is it about? What is this big party going on? Okay, so this is lovers in a way of workers. Wow. Gemini energy. Choices you make you. You might be very curious to do something. Subconscious energy, you're very curious about something, but it's very this Gemini energy of choice. Can be true love and soulmate too. This is subconsciously you are tapping into this kind of also trying to see the picture of true love. Kind of, some people say like they can draw your soulmate. It's almost like here. It's here. Maybe you see in the dream. You say the higher vision. This time of the lunar eclipse Pisces looks like it's very good for having this kind of vision of true love or like a relationships, because here we are seeing it here even daylight, but this is subconscious too. And what is here? Oh wow, loving night. So totally a lover is here sending love messages. So whatever is happening, party is going on, and somebody's even sending love messages. So it's like totally romantic times now in this full moon in Pisces. Enjoy, Libra. Okay, so this was for Libra. Now we go to Scorpio. I know there were 2 Scorpio watching. It's nice to have live commenting. What do you think? But I'm going sign by sign. Let's see what is your crystal and what comes. Eric, Denise, and Ethereal already. It's coming a Scorpio general collective reading, and we got a highest energy crown chakra. Wow, you got really guru. Be guru, don't be egotist. Serve the collective. Be this kind of enlightened being. Now, let's see what is then. We get the sacred destiny. Beautiful. I think, oh my god, we started with the Aries, having this energy too. It was very beautiful. Let's have deck on the table. You get the highest booklet. I don't have here. No, I'm gonna read anything. I'm gonna just interpret the cards. Thought I took the booklet, but it looks like I didn't. So first we see this. What is Eric Dennis? Too bad it's not a read for me. I'm not made for love. But this is general Scorpio reading now. Now Scorpio, this is your sacred destiny. This now during this highlighted now full moon in Pisces, and it's magical lunar eclipse. It's gonna open this kind of 2-week eclipse season. Next one is a solar eclipse. This is first the lunar eclipse, and the solar eclipse happens in the Virgo sign. Now we are in this dreamy. This is what you're not aware, Scorpio, and what you are is this. We have here in the middle adventures. Wow, beautiful. And we have here, oh wow, we have here 8 of Cups. Spiritual journey, but this is a cooking, all kind of feelings here. Beautifully full moon. It's like wow, but this is usually like symbolizing very witchy card looking here, but it's symbolized like a spiritual journey. But that's like a soup you are looking like what you've been cooking, what kind of feelings you've been cooking. Kind of like a maybe they are hot feelings, because Scorpio is kind of SAX sign of the zodiac, so indeed the feelings are hot. It's not just spiritual journey with just fresh air. It's like a lot of like a passion here cooking, looks like. And then we have here what you're aware. Wow, this I know is a Saturn. Old Grandpa of Saturn is like a karmic lessons. Of course, is very aligned to this kind of tower card that symbolized the eclipse season. What was the Saturn place? I think Saturn is in Neptune. Do I remember it correctly? Or Aries? Wait. I think, is it Aries? Aries, yes, Aries. Yeah, because Neptune is Aries too, yes. So, wow, this some karmic lesson is highlighted now. The Reaper comes I mean, kind of fitting for the Scorpio. Scorpio is such a like dead card is a Scorpio card, and then we have this Saturn that, let's say, it's kind of aligned. Wow. What is that? Maybe we look into what could be the karmic lesson. Let's use the Halloween deck. This is your fitting deck for you, Scorpio. What is that karmic lesson available? What is that hot pot? Hotspot, yeah, hotspot here. Hotspot is okay, is a little bit worrying. So even though I was saying this is like cooking the feelings, there is a lot of worrying, and that is let's say there has entered into your pot some negative emotions about worrying about the like a dark night of the soul feelings. So yeah, what can we say? This is almost the 10 when it's too much. So practically it's time to wake up. What you've been cooking here in the pot? It's steaming over this kind of worries, and the bats are flying. So it can be going too much to. I think Ethereal, in your comment, you were also saying that it was getting a little bit this kind of anxious feelings, and it shows here. I don't know if collective Scorpio you are having a little bit kind of like some worries. What about the Saturnian karmic lesson here is about Queen of Pumpkins, okay? Stable queen. Earth sign energy. How to be a good wife. How to be like this kind of stable, nurturing Mother Earth. What is the karmic lesson there? Stability, nurture. Are you getting the nurture you need? Do you need to self-parent yourself? Are you in the stable energy? This looks unstable. What is that? Wait, there was this text for these times. I'm gonna read it about eclipse season. Maybe it is really coming here in these cards. Scorpio, eclipse season sets a perfect style for exploring the void. It is here for honoring shadow, decay, endings, and rebirths. Okay, let's see all the cards. Like endings and rebirth, because this is really like a nurturing the birth process. While here is more like a the reaper comes to end something. Transformation is tough in a society that prioritizes sticking with it, rejecting failure, and remaining easily understood and categorized. A large part of the work of the magician is to push back against this conditioning, to embrace the way of it all just as much as the like a waning of it all just as much as the waxing, to embrace the unseeable and unknowable just as much as the physical and rational. The mysterious void loves you. Are you ready to love it back? There is this incubating woman. Women always incubate. Whatever you give to a woman, the woman incubates like a chicken incubate egg. So what have you been given in your emotion to feed? What you've been feeding your emotions. Like Ethereal spoke here as a Scorpio. Eric didn't say here of it. How to be a good person, I guess that was my lesson. Ethereal was a Scorpio and said here something meaningful. Really think. It's like I'm feeling very insecure these days because of my body and other stuff too, and internet is taking a toll on me. I try to get off, but in real life it's difficult as well. You're falling behind in academic terms. Like this is all this kind of worries and this kind of cookie pressure what you have to demonstrate. You have to always be your best. There is no like this talk about this season that there is no place for failure in our society. There's no place for like a testing and mixing, and this is kind of positive that you are like a mixing what tastes good, what kind of life tastes good, what you want to have in your soup. But this witch is like a vice to make a healing soup. Even the emotions, understand what is healthy and what is not. But here we are having this situation when somebody is maybe having disciplined badly in the sense that they're looking the phone when you should not, because it causes some kind of unbalance, of emotional unbalance. So this is like going deep within yourself to understand what is good for you. It's not good for everybody what is good for you, and what you need to shine, what you need to flourish and be good even in your studies. Maybe you need to sometimes be offline, of course, but it can be personal for you. But here, your where is this nurturing. So you have to nurture something that is safety possibly. But you have to cut the crap. You have to cut some bad things that slow you down. You're willing to cut that kind of things off to keep your paradise safe. That's here. And the paradise is here in the form of adventures. Maybe to look out of the comfort zone, possibly even, because all the magic happens out of the comfort zone. So let's read now advice for this. Can be also collective reading, but maybe Ethereal, you get something out of this too. Sacred Destiny Adventures. This is collective Scorpio reading. Spirit want you to understand what is adventures. Lofty water wall. Symbolically, water usually relates to emotions. Moving water is moving and fluid emotions, very connected with Piscean realm. It represents letting go and release. Water also represents spirituality, and moving water can represent spiritual rejuvenation, regeneration, and renewal. Water falling from a great height, such as a lofty waterfall, intensifies every meaning of water. The power of the moving water doesn't allow life to be stagnant. It activates new experiences and adventures. The sacred landscape wants you to know, Scorpio. Something exciting is around the corner. You are entering a new frontier filled with expansive energy. Begin to look at your world in a new and different ways. Something that you thought was mundane or someone whom you may have overlooked will open the door to new opportunities and a bigger and bolder way of living. Be willing to see the world around you in new ways. Don't be lulled into complacency. This card appears when you are ready to remove your blinders and take action, so life doesn't become stagnant and lackluster. It also can signify incredible spiritual attunement and spiritual voyages, which is this spiritual voyages for sure. This was in the form of cooking. Maybe you have to understand the power you have to be author of your whatever recipe is the success. It's here. You have to tap into your own power to make that success, that recipe that works for you. But it's definitely not to worry and be in this kind of dark night of the soul, to cut something that stop your paradise to be paradise. Whatever is it? Is it like this person? Interesting, the bat is still here, but is on the throne as a relief. It's not flying around here. It's like it's kind of out of like a bit chaotic here. This is all in organized like a Virgo energy. We are going to the solar eclipse after 2 weeks, and then it's all about Virgo and the tour list and all very this kind of Virgo energy to get everything in order with the Mario Kondo style. So this is the Mario Kondo style that is here showing for you, and you need that now. Scorpio, you need to be like a Mario Kondo. What brings me joy? Look at everything. Does this pumpkin bring me joy? Or do we throw this away? Do we need it for Halloween? Maybe. Anyway, here this Saturn is gonna carve the pumpkin to be looking like a Halloween pumpkin. Anyway, okay, this was for Scorpio. Now let's see, exciting. What is the next? Let's put back this. Sagittarius. I have a lot of Sagittarius friends. I don't know if they found me here. Let's see. What do we get? Sag. Is somebody commenting? Not much, because I'm not now reading for people. I'm gonna pick eventually one. Okay, this has to go back here. What was the crystal here? Let's pick this. No, it was this one. This one. Okay. So next, Sagittarius. What is your root chakra? Safety and security, mother and victim. Be rather this mother and not a victim. You will get ordinary shadow stories. And you get the shaman's dream. So let's see. Sagittarius, time to dream. We are all sacred dreamers, dreaming the world into being. And your Pisces full moon and eclipse in Pisces energy is currently, you got 2. For some reason you get 2. If I get 2, I accept it. See clearly coming. The bigger crystal. Sagittarius, what you're not aware. And what you are aware these times. So dream power is benefactor, grace and generosity. It's kind of mouse in a cup, and first spread beginner's mind. 21. I think it's even the cover image of this whole deck. Okay. What you're not aware. Wow, Queen of Pentacles. This is the caring mother figure, or like a queen. This very good wife. This is subconsciously there. You have this nurturing, caring divine feminine here. And what is here? Maybe also mother energy hidden. We have Hanged Man as what you are aware. So sometimes you need, I mean, this person is of course doing yoga, but it can be like you take time to look at things from different angles to understand it, and you look long enough to understand. You have no hurry. It can indeed take even 9 months to find a solution, but this is aiming for enlightenment. This is getting spiritually alchemist about stuff, alchemizing stuff. Are you alchemizing? Sagittarius, benefactor and first spread. Let's read this. So we have benefactor here. Bill Clinton is here. Hello, we are in the Sagittarius reading for full moon in Pisces and eclipse. Grace and generosity gives support mentoring. So this is now the energy for full moon. Sagittarius, when the benefactor weaves her energy into your life, you are put on notice that all manner of positive reinforcement is coming your way. The universe wants to let you know that just as you have been generous with others, serving with your gifts, even in the smallest capacity, so will you be rewarded in myriad ways. The most beautiful gift the benefactor gives you is the recognition that you are stewarding and sharing abundance on behalf of a higher source, one that is always working through you. The motives for her generosity to you, as well as yours to others, are intangible, although you will see the results reflected in the material world. The benefactor reminds you that it's in the purity of your desire to share without the need for reciprocity that paradoxically your initial generosity is reciprocated tenfold seemingly without any connection to the original act. Dream sharing and caring into being, and you will be amazed to see this vibrant seed take root and spread. Do it just because, and the benefactor will give you her blessing. Very much this kind of energy of blooming. Maybe underneath there is really this kind of relationship bliss of, at least Queen of Pentacles is very grounded person. You are possible yourself having this energy, and then all around you available. But this is of course Virgo energy, this is Virgo season, but this is highlighted. Then you have also first breath. A fresh start and renewed curiosity, natural trust, beginner's mind. It's a very good mindset indeed. When the first breath card shows up for you, it's time to leave the old stories and tales behind. You have arrived. Take a deep breath and another. There is nothing else you need to do but take in the new world that is revealing itself around you. Trust your natural curiosity. There is no need to dwell on how difficult the journey has been or how tight the passage to get to where you are now. Just take it all in and experience the awe and wonder of your arrival at this destination. Even if it's a familiar place you have come to many times before, try to experience it as if for the first time. For you are renewed and the old you is no longer your concern. Patience, practice the beginner's mind, not labeling or naming what you see and experience. That situation that was so difficult only a few days ago, just be with it and breathe. You have already gone beyond it. Have overcome and resolve it, even if no one else realizes this yet. Soon enough they will, as you move on. Do not squander the power of first breath, giving the old narrative mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Use it for beginnings to animate a world you can play and create in. Do not underestimate the power of your breath and the magic of the world. And the Hangman was here to be conscious about. Maybe there is this need for yoga and this kind of grounding in the sense of like some physical activity that also take time to build the strength. But there is this kind of very rooted presence here underneath the subconscious. Something is rooting. Yes, this was now for Sagittarius. So let's see, Capricorn, we are almost going to the last part. 3 more signs. And then I can answer still some questions. But in the meanwhile, I think time has gone so that there is already online my pickable reading, weekly pickable reading. If you want to see it, it's having time stuff. Now we have in Capricorn, which is throat chakra. Okay, so we get again this crystal spirit. And we get this interesting deck. Capricorn. Let's have. So, anybody excited of this full moon and eclipse? It's happening now. It's happening now. What it means for Capricorn. Are you in a place you can see it? I'm in a place at only about 9 o'clock. It starts to get dark enough to see. It is also a bit cloudy, so it'll be hard to see. Anyway, let's see what is the unconscious thing now during the full moon in Pisces for Capricorns. Ui, things are dropping. Ui, what is this? Okay, we have here. And what is you're conscious about? This was kind of the moon. What is the sun? Here. So we get here Chrysocolla 16. Interesting. Crystal spirit. What a face is here. Capricorn. Then we have here 3 of Cups. So friendships are highlighted. But also Hangman in the form of a crow. Wow. Crow is a messenger the underworld. And we are having underworld position here. This is underworld completely, the subconscious mind. So there is something wanting to maybe, and man, something to see about the friends, feelings between the friends. Something is here. Beautiful crow. I like to see this because I know one Capricorn who has definitely this as their spirit animal. How about, and this is very throat chakra, like the crow has something to say, clearly something to say. Underneath. And here we have conscious two petals. So this is something to invest. Let's say very Capricorn energy. This is Earth. Pentacle is to what you have. You kind of like have this flow about it, like a flow energy, like what you got. Not to be stagnant, but this is kind of like a juggling energy a little bit. What you got. Aware of maybe money issues are here. Maybe I verify a little bit with this stick here. What is related this message? What is this message now in the full moon? The subconscious message for Capricorn. What you need to know, and what is this money issue here? Okay, what is this? Wait. 8 of Wands. Okay, momentum. There's really momentum. Hangman, seeing from the different perspective. What is this one? You tell me. These things are happening. I think you have to be socially active. Things are happening in the social circles, and something needs to be said. This is momentum. Really, something is happening. 8 of Wands. Yes, 8. Something is happening. Action. A year. Okay, we have a very action queen here. So indeed, we have one energy. This is the cat lady. This is the one who has the classic tarot, like the sexy witch, cat lady, intuitive, passionate, risk-taking woman. What does it say to me? Maybe we have to show the cat lady so you understand this kind of powers. It's highlighted to be this kind of powerful witchy woman. Even if you're a man, this could be a person you are interested. Fiery, feisty. It's here, cat lady. Also Sagittarius, Leo, or thing could be. This is such a leadership energy always with Wands. It could be really creative, some creative thing that you want to invest. I don't know whatever is happening, you want to invest to something. Maybe you want to buy just something for yourself, something nice, but there is something related that it's like you're passionate about it. Maybe we verify a little bit more. What could it be that you are? What do you wanna do with this money? What is this money thing here? We have Page of Swords, so very curious about some options, and Justice, Beauty, Venus card, of course, but a Libra card. One balance. It's also 2. Curious about this sword. Going to Libra season even. This is showing that soon is Libra season. Like there is something about to invest in the Libra season for sure. Something about that. Curious about what's happening in the Libra. Okay, I'm wanting to invest something. Okay, and here something is happening with the friends. Do we verify this a bit more? Another deck. I want to have for Capricorn some clarity. Let's have one more. What is the message underneath it all for Capricorn? Okay, 3 of Pumpkin. Again, 3. Teamwork. You have to connect to people to make team, to have a good team. Like there is something about work happening, but you have to communicate about it, and it is definitely you maybe possibly have some kind of outlook on things that the hanging man, like you can see from a different perspective, like you have like good view on something in this team. Let's give you now this advice of this Crusola. Speaking your truth, heartfelt communication, right speech. Okay, this is totally aligned with this throat chakra. This is totally communicate, don't be a silent child. So you have to open your mouth about something. Maybe it's even indeed your truth. This is truth on the table. There's something really truth needs to be said. And here is also this crow is clearly having something to say. When you speak your truth, you are being true to your soul's desire to participate in the co-creation of better world and better life for you. Chrysocolla Spirit's message for clear, authentic speech that arises from your heart is this. The force of the conscious universe's love is here for you today as you choose to speak up and speak out, for you can be a clear channel for what need to be said. Your voice is very important, for you are unique being with your own calling and destiny, and the conscious universe expresses truth through you. Practice choosing your words consciously as you voice a difficult truth or speak up on behalf of someone who has felt powerless for too long. Be assured that because of your commitment to heartfelt communication, your voice will ring out, cutting through the noise today. So indeed, maybe there's something to say in social circles, in the work, somewhere, but you have to open your mouth. Okay, so this was the Capricorn. These times. You have a voice, that's good to remember. You are a powerful person. Charismatic, that's also charismatic person. So, is it still going? Now, you're going, the last 2 signs. Oh, I'm so busy. I knew this gonna last long. I'm never gonna do like a short reading. I wanna look into deeper, but now we are looking into Aquarius. What is Aquarius? Okay, crown chakra again. High energy. We are dealing with this kind of high energies. Okay. Spiritually highly attuned. Guru energy. Don't become just egotist. Serve the collective. What is Aquarius' message now? Collectively. What is the you're not aware and what you're aware? This is the subconscious energy wanting to come true. I feel like there is a second more cards. And what you're not aware. Okay, again. We have here, okay, delight. Beautiful bird. Wow. Soul bird in the middle of your reading. Then we have what you're not aware. Oh, wow. Amazing. We got the wisdom of High Priestess. Very much currently now looks like Aquarius are very tuned into what we are currently having the Pisces full moon and the lunar eclipse in Pisces. It's happening now. An elemental of water. This is a page of cups. It's very dreamy powers. This is totally, again, when I was looking into, this is Pisces moon. So it's highlighting that we have a Pisces moon. and even lovers, like a love card, choice card. This is totally Piscean energy, or water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So all this emotional love, true love is here for you, even like a very high priestess style wisdom. It's time to tap into emotions because they can be the wise guidance for you these times. Wow. And dreams, this is inner child healing even here. This represents that, but this is totally the kind of Sandman card that I see usually. I can show you the classic deck. This is totally symbolizing even what is this full moon in Pisces. If one card could show it, it shows up in my pick-up reading too. If you're interested to see it, it was showing up already there. But here is this one cup, dreamy page, but here is two. They are here celebrating together. Together you're stronger, kind of. Wow. This is here subconsciously, completely time to tap into this Piscean, mystical, magical energy. Wow. Aquarus. And then what you're unaware. Wow, there is Venus. If the Venus was already here, the Venus is here. And we have also here the Hermit. So we have a very much Virgo energy with the Hermit. This can be connected to Kronos also. Very time. It is highlighting that time is now almost like you're walking in some wood and wow, there is coming like a eclipse that you are seeing it. So really that the light is like magical. Time to be in the nature and being completely in this kind of natural, attractive energies. Wow, Venus. Even 2 times because this is Venus too, Aphrodite Venus. Wow. Time to be attractive. This is powerful feminine symbols here. Divine feminines all over here. But also this is beautiful, like a Hermit energy. Really Virgo season. You're aware that there is Virgo season and it's time to be like a the magnetism come from your own love for yourself. Yes. This love is like you can do some beautiful like spa, sauna, wellness, beauty can save this world. That's what it is. And it's here. And you got some wisdom, inner like resources that what makes somebody beautiful person. Maybe you are like a professionally some beauty related person, you know what makes somebody shine. There's really this inner beauty with the Hermit. Somebody is inside out beautiful. Wow. This is also beautiful, like a sage high priestess energy here. Wow. But this is delight. Let's read this. You got the best cards ever, I have to say. Aries got also nice, but this is something else. Wow. Completely tuned to this energy what we are having currently. Completely. But of course, we are this moment, the solar eclipse, lunar eclipse is happening. So it looks like they are really strongly showing on my table. That's why it's important to do the reading at that time when things are happening, not before. Anyway, sparrows in spring grass. The sparrow gains its power from its numbers. In clusters, sparrows eat and forage, and predators are distracted and deterred, even intimidated by their numbers. Security and joy in numbers is a lesson of the sparrow. Within their community, sparrows are always busy living life fully. Many cultures align the meaning of the sparrow with joy. And in the Middle Ages, the sparrow was taught to relieve suffering, help one triumph over hardships, and bring joy. The sacred landscape wants you to know, Aquarius. Delight is expanding in your life. Clap your hands with glee. Spend time with others, go to a community gatherings, host a party. The joy you experience will give birth to immense creativity, and your life will blossom. Share your happiness and elation with others, and it will grow by leap and bounds. This isn't a time to be serious or back down and get to work. This is a time to be spontaneous and madcap. Do not make hard and fast commitments. Don't sign any legal documents or make any pledges right now. Don't make any promises, or you might not be able to keep them. Give yourself permission to have fun. Lots of fun, especially in community with others. Wow, amazing. This, I just want to leave this Sandman card also on the table. This is amazing, amazing time to connect deeply with somebody, but also understand your own attractive that comes from within. Attraction you are. Step in your inner wisdom. This is bath of fire, wisdom, water. Yes, elemental water. Yeah, very watery energy here. Okay, so this was now for Aquarius, very aligned. We are having currently. And we arrive to the last sign, that is Pisces. Is this energy even currently going on? Pisces are the master of this kind of subconscious things, intuitive people. If you have a lot of Pisces influence. Now, Pisces, what is your thing? We have here, wow, sacral chakra. You got the only one who got sacral chakra. You got a little bit like a sexual energy here going on, Pisces. So let's see. Wow. Let's put this lady here, and you got indeed again, I don't think I took the booklet here, but I took for you. If you get this, you get erotic fantasy tarot. We end this reading in the erotic. Erotic. Okay, I'm gonna take one question, but interesting. Pisces is gonna get a very erotic reading. So let's see. Creativity and sexuality go hand in hand. If you fall into the martyr and the people pleaser, you cannot enjoy to be the empress and emperor enjoying the pleasures. To understand the balance. Sometimes you just have to remember, like, oh, you need your date night, you need your time of quality time. This is your card, a wolf. And now we see Pisces. What is your subconscious thing going on here? Full moon in Pisces and eclipse happening right now. It's this. And this one. You're aware. Last. See the wolf. Ah, we have a karma of Kutuhala. Okay, again, karmic moment. Indeed, the eclipse season is a very karma related time. Things can close. Some old cycle can close. What is that? We will find out. And here we have, wow, we got, oh my god. Ooh, we got Empress in a very sexy style here. Very, very beautiful. And then we have, what is this? Yeah, it's totally what is going on now. It's already showing you the card of this. This is what is this Pisces full moon. In this card, it's showing this. The fish is coming from the cup this way. But this is very dreamy, inner child healing powers. Wow. Remember what you want, what you're attracted to, what you desire, because there is Empress, nurturing, caring mother. Very sexy mother, MILF here. Okay, what you are, this is, you're not aware that you are this way, but here we have, wow, war card, the best cards ever for you. So completing a cycle. This you should be aware. Some cycle is ending now. There's even the karma kutuhala card showing like there's really something is closing now and some new thing can begin. But there is this nurturing feminine energy here. Very much dreamy Pisces energy as well, together with this divine feminine. But wow, amazing. Let's read this advice. So what is this advice for you, Pisces? Your sacred soul passion is powerful enough to shift the state of your inner reality and your outer experience. So commit to what truly ignites your heart. Do not be dissuaded by anything or anyone. If you are seeking to make a commitment, do so when it truly connects to your heart. Follow your genuine, meaningful bliss. Know that no matter what appears to be, you shall prevail, you shall arise. Kutuhala is a Sanskrit term that translates as that which excites wonder. Even if it doesn't seem like it will lead to anywhere practical, following our bliss can allow for something beautiful and deeply fulfilling to unfold. We often pursue what is sensible and secure, yet what could be more appropriate or divinely and delightfully inappropriate than pursuing a path so intoxicating, so fascinating, so utterly mesmering to the spirit that no matter what challenges arise, you feel so much love and commitment and passion, you shall not turn away. That is the stuff of potential greatness. We might call it being led by our hearts. Kutuhala is permission to do just that. The shadow side or unconscious pursuit of kutuhala is seen when we chase our bliss in such a way that nothing genuine ever gets a chance to mature. We might be lured by greener grass and chase after every new possibility like a butterfly flitting from place to place. This doesn't involve the heart, but rather the restless mind, which acts from fear and avoidance rather than using passionate devotion as its foundation. The commitment that emerges out of the kutuhala is not about clipping one's wings, but about growing them and learning how to fly skillfully. Without commitment, one takes a leap, tries to fly, fails, and rather than going through the process again and again until there is understanding that leads to mastery, one tries to ride a bike or surf, dance, teach, heal, or innumerable other things, never giving any chance to settle and evolve. There is inherent wisdom in kutuhala. Let yourself be truly excited and inspired. Allow yourself to stumble, to not know, to become the holy mess that precedes sacred rebirth. When your attraction is deep and soulful, you will have the capacity to stay the course even through difficulties. Don't allow the ego to tell you that the struggle must be a sign a path isn't for you and to struck you away in search of substitute paradise. I think somebody needs to hear this. I'm gonna read this Pisces now, even the times. The oracle of karma of kutuhala can relate to those times when you are just discovering the path, feeling inexplicable, fascinated by something, and are encouraged to explore just what the true nature of that fascination could be. Then the karma of wonder is guiding us to fulfill the deepest longing of our soul and attain spiritual freedom in the process. We often think of karma as negative, but positive karma is our connection to guiding grace, the soul's delight that empowers us to live with joy and rapture. We can cultivate positive karma in the way we live our life from the heart with forgiveness, a sense of worth, and gentleness in our hearts. This oracle guides you towards spiritual empowerment, your ability even today to create something positive, gracious, loving. What ways of being and which practices would enhance your ability to be generate of positive karma this lifetime? Small steps can lead to great accomplishments when we stick to a path. Be patient in your passion and you shall go far. This oracle encourages you to recognize that in its own inimitable way. Spirit is practical. It just tends to go via the deliriously rapturous, astonishing, and deeply healing route. Trust what you love and let your heart lead you. You and your life shall become luminous, sanctified in the grace of alchemical transformation, and unexpected and miraculous arising is at hand. Wow, amazing. I think I'm gonna give you one more thing. Healing process, because maybe some Pisces need this. This mother is totally here nurturing, got all kind of creative gifts. This is nurturing the dreams even, because there is this kind of page of cups. Very amazing. So I think you need to hear this healing process. Take a moment to connect consciously with your breath. Breathe in and out slowly and deeply, allowing the breath to naturally lengthen, and perhaps even allow the pauses on each side of the inhalation and exhalation. Place a hand on your heart and say the following aloud. Pisces, say this: I call upon the heart wisdom of sacred passion and higher purpose. May I be graced with the discernment to recognize what is true, valuable, authentic, and genuinely purposeful in my life. May I release all else with a sense of humor and a willingness to recognize that I have learned something useful. I allow myself to be inspired rather than frightened by the passion of my heart. I choose to learn from what I love and be led through what inspires and excites me. I trust the passion in my heart is the same passion the universe has for me, and that the inspired, excited, curious feelings are cosmic breadcrumbs leading me along my rightful path. May all beings be guided lovingly to fulfill their highest divine destiny. Wow. You are led now to be really to close some cycle. Really something is coming to closure. Something is coming to fulfillment, and like really like you're tapping into some beautiful true powers of Pisces under the Pisces full moon and this eclipse that is a portal itself. It's really want to show you have a chance to step from this portal as a new you that knows your value, knows that your heart, you can trust always your heart's fire. Just have to have it on, not to let anybody burn it on off, the fire in your heart. Okay, so this was now reading for Pisces, and let's see, is there still somebody awake here wanting to ask a question, because that is my promise. Like after these readings that I did long, but I did all the star signs. I'm gonna put time signs later. Is here now somebody, or did everybody drop out? We have here, let's see, Eric was here, but Eric got, of course, every sign got their reading too. Now I think would be fair. Oh wow, there's a pink sky. Amazing. Amazing pink clouds. Who is here? Feeling, do you feel the eclipse happening? Because it's happening now. I see there are some people watching. It's good that you give likes. It helps my channel also. Could always like if you like my reading. I'm a more small maker. Even subscribing, it helps me to release new videos, because I made this kind of gift video that I will release when I get 2,000 subscribers. So it helps any subscriber help this goal. But I don't see anybody now saying anything. I just saw earlier Ethereal giving a lot of messages. So can I have an advice, like what my guardian has to say? Let's have for Ethereal. I have read it before, but I feel like a compassion about this. The root chakra, this is like a safety and security issues here, clearly. This is full moon energy too, because it's connected to mother. You can be a self-parent to yourself. You can be this kind of caring energy for yourself. Remember, it's always, whatever you came from, as an adult, you can you can work on to fulfill all the needs you got. You don't have to always seek it from outside. You have all the possibilities to find it. This is your deck. If I follow the path of this, what was the Scorpio message again? Oh yeah. So maybe I do give you from the same way one advice, Ethereal, from this deck. This is Ethereal. I'm gonna pack it later. So question was, I'm feeling very insecure these days because of my body and other stuff too, and the internet is taking a toll on me. I try to get off, but in real life it's difficult as well. Also in academic terms, I'm doing not well. I feel like I'm falling behind. Can I have an advice, like what my guardian has to say? Yes, what this guardian spirit has to say about the situation. Let me show this. Maybe in your case, again, shortly, you're not aware of what's happening and what is happening, and you should like be aware of this. Wow. It's happening full moon in Pisces. Wow, like this. Subconsciously you are sensitive to this full moon in Pisces, and the bodily you are really needing to rest and have this kind of wellness for your body. Like you sense irritation, whatever it is, but indeed your body is awake in the sense of the energies of the full moon. Mysterious Pisces energy. And maybe it causes restlessness. I know I got a headache also now starting from Friday suddenly, and some other friends too got it. Like I don't know if it is this creates this kind of eclipse season, creates sometimes even a headache or some, but full moon is a mysterious sacred space that you could actually underneath it all that you need to keep something sacred, and maybe that means you need to set boundary even to have that sacred for you. This is a beautiful underlying energy for Ethereal. And then we have what you, and wow, what you should be aware, amazing. So the High Priestess energy was all the time coming today in this reading. Again, amazing alignment here. Subconsciously, you're not aware how much this kind of Piscean dream energy is, and this water energy is moving. We are 60, what is like a 60% of human body is water. So of course we are like moved about these moon energies. But also the High Priestess is connected to all the water sign. You are Scorpio, so Scorpio, water, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So you have this High Priestess style energy that you should be aware how intuitive you can be. And now your body is just trying to make you see something. Sometimes it can be in a weird ways, but allow yourself to find this kind of peace with your body for sure. Whatever it means, maybe you have to set limits on those scrolling times in the internet because it disturbs the dopamine and all these kind of hormones in your body when you are like with this kind of blue light. I mean, you should be rather connecting this natural moonlight than some screen light. And then we have a beautiful Page of Cups in this deck is coming now. This is also, again, I've been talking about all the time about other readings, how Page of Cups is this Piscean full moon in Pisces energy. And here, you should be aware. So everything is about the moon, what is happening now. So Ethereal, everything for you is, in, of course, this is kind of like a romantic lover, like you are having a visions of some love. Let yourself dream. This is a totally dream card. Let yourself keep dream diary, even what you see in the dreams, rather than follow some whatever TikTok or like a serial. Like follow your own soul dreams and whatever is this maybe the soulmate is trying to make a connection to you, and it's like, why the ethereal is not present? There is this somebody is here. Wow. Romantic page. Inner child also available here. You might need just look even this deep, like mirror work, like look into mirror and talk to yourself kindly, but like talk to your inner child in the mirror. But this is amazing. Facing your shadow, possibly even. It's all this wisdom from the dark, power in the dark. This was a theme in my now weekly reading. Power in the shadows. There was a spread, High Priestess spread exactly, and this is High Priestess here. So maybe there is something for you, but then follow your intuition, which is partly for you. And let's see this. Yes, all sacred dreamers dreaming, all sacred dreamers dreaming the world into being. You got Dragon's Hoard, protecting the future. Wow. This full moon in Pisces happens even in the north node that is said to be like a dragon energy. Even that. Dragon is like in the Eastern philosophy, like a wise person. Don't talk down to yourself. You're a wise person. You have definitely emotional intelligence very highlighted here. Only the basic needs have to be made. This has put you off balance. Something with off balance is with that. Whatever is a study thing, you are wise by nature, intuitive. You have to just maybe journal more and do this kind of shadow work or inner child healing, and then you get more balanced. When that part of you is getting hurt, it doesn't make any more this kind of shadow attacks, because maybe that need that to scroll or be in online was just some needs were not met and you were like searching it frantically. But that is like, if you tap into your and let yourself in this peaceful sacred space, it is coming to you. You're in your path. It's highlighted. There's still like a higher version of you is here. Now it's time to start to tap into that higher self, who can be your like a big sister. I'm now that for you, let's say, but you got it in you also, kind of your own angel. Want to make connection? Okay, Ethereal is saying something. Or did I saw the old man messages? Who is saying something? Is somebody saying something? No. Okay, so but these are beautiful cards. I'm gonna read now this advice 12. This is a personal reading for Ethereal, who is also Scorpio. This is now for you. Dragon's Hoard, protecting the future legacy through riches. In the Dragon's Hoard, jewels and precious objects scatter the ground, while ancient scrolls inscribed in the wisdom teachings lie within reach. This is a rich opportunity, and you can fill your satchel with the treasures you like best. Take the gifts offered you and dedicate them to the well-being of all, beginning with your own. But beware, all that glitters is not gold. Select the precious treasures that will further your spiritual growth, and avoid the shiny objects that are empty of real value. Exactly, that kind of scrolling, or i.e. prompts that can be like just a glitter but not true gold. Know that the hoard does not belong to you. It belongs to our grandchildren. What is the inheritance that you wish to leave for tomorrow? What seeds are you planting that you will harvest in your old age? When you are weary, what seeds will bear fruit after you are no longer here? The dragon cards, the legacy of the future. All who come empty-handed or to fill only their own pockets with gold lie in a dusty heap of bones. You have been allowed entrance by virtue of your kindness, or your spiritual practice, or sheer luck. Consider as well that your present, this moment, is the future to the dragon. You may be the one we have all been waiting for, so do not hesitate to take what bequest has been reserved for you since the beginning of time. This is a time to be bold. Do not delay or overthink. Remember to bring an offering for the dragon, lest it believe you are its lunch. A simple prayer will do. Yeah, this is all asking this kind of sacred intuitive powers back to you. It's almost like I call my powers back to me. You could say this. I call myself back to me. It's been scattered in the fake mirrors, in the fake or like unclear mirrors, and I'm gonna clean it. I'm gonna start to see clear what is meant for you, what is mine. It's meant for me. This is for Ethereal, and I end this whole reading here. I hope you like it. This was my special reading where I gave all the stars reading an extra one personal reading now. If you like it, give me a like, share, or do whatever you want, and subscribe so I can release my Orpheus and Aries video that I made already in midsummer time. But I will keep it until I hit the 2000 subscribers. So if you want to subscribe, you help me to release it because it was fun to make and I would like to show it. Anyway, I also today released a pick-up reading, so that's also available. So cool to see it. Anyway, see you next Sunday. Bye.